Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Gabe and this is Gabe Loves Makeup, and I hope everybody is having a really super awesome day today, because I am, because we've got Mothership, my first Mothership palette, the brand new one. It finally got here after all week waiting for it, so I am so excited to dive into this. And we also got the new Intensifier. So hi, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Come in, pull up a seat, grab a drink, sit down, let's have a little chit chat, let's just kind of play with some makeup and have some fun. And if you're my subscribers that I love so much, I'm so glad that you guys are back, and love you all. You guys are all wonderful and so fabulous, and and we are now at over 7. Our little family is grown, guys. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I just felt like it was 17 people like not too long ago, and now we're a little over 700 so subscribers. So I'm really happy with that. So I just can't believe it. So I'm a little but thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So anybody that has subscribed, I really do appreciate it. And it's like I always say, whether you just watch or you just you subscribe or you just watch or whatever you do, I don't care. It's just it just means a lot to me, and I am really humbled by everything, and I really do appreciate it. So any love that you guys give me, I just appreciate it. So just throwing that out there. So if you guys are interested in the new Mothership, I think it's the new Mothership Utopian Dream palette, then stick around and let's play. I just love this lipstick. It feels so good. These Christian Audette lipsticks, they feel so good. I mean, and they stay on so well. They don't feel like super matte or anything. They feel really creamy. This is Cherish shade, by the way. This is ms.mistletoe. Sorry, it looked like a mess. But I just did a little thing on Instagram. I've been doing these little things on Instagram, guys. So if you want to go hang out or look at my Instagram, I mean, you don't have to follow me or whatever, but definitely go over and check out, because I've got some little reels, and I've been doing all kinds of little lip things every day, a different lip every day. And this little lippy is Tara's new one. It's her new video, and I'm actually, I've got a code with Christian Audette. So, I mean, if you're interested or anything, I'll leave all that stuff down below. But I just love this combo. I did it also with Lisa D1, her lip liner and nude sandals. It's a really beautiful nude color. So anyway, I did that on my lips. I've did my foundation. I did a little bit of mascara, and I wanted to kind of go ahead and set and tight line around my eye right up here, just to give it like a little something. And I did a little bit of the Mcgrath, the black coffee eyeliner. So I did a little bit of that just to kind of tighten it up around there, and a little bit of it I kind of smudged just a tad bit just to get it started. So when we get into the palette, I don't really have to go and do all that. So I just thought that would take out some of the boringness in it. So anyway, so let's get into this palette. So so this is what the box looks like. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So this is my first Pat McGrath palette. I have a bunch of little palettes. I have her blushes. I have some of her lip balms and lip liner, and I have eyeliner and I have mascara, which I have a little bit of the mascara on now. So I mean, I have some stuff of Pat's, but I just don't have one of these yet. So this is very special. So this is my very first one. So anyway, so let's open it up together and kind of see what it looks like in the inside. I haven't even taken it out yet. But if you open it up in the inside, it looks just like this. Isn't it beautiful? It's inside of a little, it looks like a case. So it's inside of it. I'm definitely going to keep the box to protect the packaging. In the bottom of the pan, it actually has the eyeshadow colors. So instead of putting it on the bottom of the pan, which looks like that, isn't that gorgeous? Just the bottom of it. And this is the bottom of the pan. I mean, look how pretty that is. I mean, Pat, Auntie Pat, she never seems to make me go, oh my God. Like she just amazes me. I got to tell you. So anyway, but this is what the actual palette looks like. Isn't it beautiful? You can see I'm trying not to touch it at all. I haven't touched it yet. So this is like a virgin for the very first time. So let me tell you. Magnetic. So when you open it, it opens just like that. And then here she is. Isn't that beautiful? This is so good. By the way, I hope you guys like it. I switched my sorry. You must shut my palette like that. I hope you got my backdrop. I just thought we were doing in front of the window today. I don't know why. I was just like, you know what? Let me flip my backdrop around a little bit. Let's do something a little different. The sun's going down. I thought it'd be a little, so it'll get a little darker. The lighting may change some, but you know, I've got my lights on and everything, so hopefully it won't change too much. But I just thought we'd do something. I thought God could see the back of it and see the parking lot. So but I thought that'd be kind of different than, you know, just to give you something a little different. So let me know what you think of that. If you kind of like this, because I think it's kind of fun to kind of switch it up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The Intensifeyes Artistry Wand. And basically it has a little clicker on the end of it, and it comes out on the end of it. So it's like when you you kind of push it up a little bit on the end of it, and it kind of comes out like through this. I want to say this one is 31 or 32, but I'll leave that down below and I'll let you guys know what that one is. But this is just kind of it's very, very clear. I'll put it up against the liner. You can't really see it, so it's very, very it has a little bit of a slip to it, but it's not really, really crazy. You can see maybe a little bit of a glow or something in it, but it's not really anything. You can't really feel it, but it's to make all the shimmers intensify more. I've watched a couple videos on it because I've waited so long on my palette to get here, because I bought it on the day that it launched and it just got here today. From the left here, we have, this is Skin Show Nude Ecstasy. This is Secret Eden. This one is Bronze Desire. This one is Bronze Solaris 005. This one is Astral Venetian Orchid. And this one is Astral Amethyst Noon. This one is Blitz Sex Stream. This one's Shockwave, Cosmic Bloom, and this one's Extreme Plum Noir. Guys, so this is the top row. So this one is the Skin Show Nude. And then this one is the gold. I kind of skipped one. I skipped over a little bit. This is Bronze Solaire. And then this one is the Secret Eden, right here in the middle. Trying to get it there. And then this one is the Bronze Desire, which that is just really pretty. Look how pretty that is. And then this one is the Astral Venetian Orchid. Look how gorgeous she is. That is beautiful. That's so pretty. Super nice. I'm so excited because it's my birthday palette. I can't wait to play with it. I'm so excited. So anyway, so let's do the next row. I did it in order this time. I did it right this time. I'm terrible at swatching. I'm not a very good swatcher. So if you're new to my channel, I'm not a good swatcher. I'm just going to tell you. But this is Astral Amethyst Noon. And this one is Bliss Extra. Wow, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Blitz Sex Stream. Sex Stream, not extreme. Sex Stream. This one is the Shockwave. So it looks definitely more, it's more pink than in the palette. It looks a little corally. It looks a little bit more, it's like a pink coral, like a real intense pink coral, which I'm all about that. This is Cosmic Bloom. And this one is Plum Extreme Noir, which is just gorgeous. So really, really pretty. All those shades are gorgeous. I seem to really like using these reference brushes. Not that I don't like using my other ones, but I just really like using these reference brushes. Guys, I'm telling you, these things are really, really good. I'm kind of like addicted to the damn thing. So anyway, so let's take, because I like to do a really intense crease because my eyes are so small. I know some people, they'll start off really, kind of like soft, like with one of the really blending, kind of the really softer blending brushes or whatever, like something like this. I go in with a little bit more of a heavier because I like to get it in there and really, really start working it. So I'm going to start off with Secret Eden. I'm going to start with this one first, and then we're going to go into this one. So I'm going to go to this one and then this one off a little bit, and we're just going to go in here and just get right into it because I'm going to put the coral one right over top of this one. And I've not been doing my brows lately because I really, really like, here of late when I've been doing my eyes like I did when I did my last video when I was doing the YSL and I did an eye look for the whole Instagram thing and I was doing it. I really like these days to kind of not have brows because see what I'm talking about? I can go way up and kind of do more of a highlight on these because I don't have brows. So if you are new to my channel, no, I did not pluck them to death. No, I did not do, it's called A1 getting old. Because, I'm 50. Being number two, it's just, I've always had, it's in my family. all of everybody in my family has no brows. You know, it's just like I just don't have brows. So I mean, so it's just one of them things. And when I put brows on, I have to really paint them on. And you know, and just sometimes I just don't want to do them. And I'm gonna do lashes with this look, so it'll really open them up. So, but I will do brows, you know, soon, because I did get the new Charlotte Tilbury. I got the new supermodel kit. If you're on my Instagram, you can actually go on up in my bio, and anything that I buy new, I'm starting to link it in my link tree. So if you want to go up and see what reviews are going to come up soon, you can see anything that I bought or stuff that I've already reviewed, and kind of go in, and of course you can link on that. That's supposed to be like my little affiliate links and everything's all up in there, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. It's like if you just want to see what I'm going to do or what I bought, you can kind of go in there and look there. You know, if you don't have my Instagram, I do not have a community page yet. One of these days I will get one. We just, you know, you got to hit 1,000 subscribers first. So, you know, baby steps at a time. One day we will maybe possibly get there. So we're just taking it one day at a time. So, but if I get a community page, then that'll be a little bit easier way to communicate with you guys on YouTube that do not have Instagram. But until then, you know, like I said, we just have to kind of go with it. But it is blending really beautiful. It's a beautiful, soft matte. It did a really beautiful job. Like this would be a great one and done shadow if you wanted to do a little bit of liner and maybe just some of the mascara. And then maybe another reason why I kind of did a little bit of the top lines. You could see what it looks like with a little bit of like liner. So, you know, maybe one look at a time, because I'm not going to do one eye and then do another eye. I'm going to do one whole look with this. We're going to do other looks with this palette eventually, because I'm thinking about doing a no buy in September. So we may not be buying anything in September, guys, because I'm telling you, I'm really tight. I've got to be tight on money. I'm trying to get caught up on some of my Afterpays and, you know, my, Klarna. So I mean, because I do a lot of my shopping with that and paying all of that stuff and everything. So I may do a no buy in September, and then maybe just something that's really important that maybe you guys want to see. But I have so many other ideas, and I have all these new palettes and these great palettes that I've gotten. And you know, now that we're getting Charlotte Tilbury getting ready to get it, and I have a brand new one from Vanity Cosmetics. I can't wait to play with that one. That's going to be another palette review I'm doing. You know, I got another palette, which I won't talk about because it may be controversial. Because you guys would be like, what? What are you doing buying that? So I won't mention it right now. I'm not going to probably do a review on it, but I bought it out of my curiosity and because I really wanted it. And I know there's some things that I do that you guys just don't want to see. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm running my mouth. So back to the palette. So we're going to go into the coral shade now, and it is Shockwave. So we're going to go into that, and I'm going to take my Rephr brush. This is 15. And by the way, this one was my Rephr number 01. And so we're going to tap off a little bit of that, and now we're going to go over this, and we're going to really buff it in there. I really want to make it really start to pop, because these shadows are all about some popping, because then we're going to get into the really heavy stuff in a minute. With all the glitter. Look how this just popped it out and just made it look really beautiful. I've seen some people that are not really super crazy about this shade. This is right up my alley. I don't know what it is about pink and red, and I don't know why I like those colors. I don't know why. I mean, I'm weird, I guess. I mean, I love me some good neutral eyes. I love a really beautiful brown, and I'm really into this whole nude, matte 90s looking look. Again, I don't know why, but we're going back into my past here, back in the day, back when I was 19 and all the supermodels were really big and that whole look was in. I'm really getting back into that again. My Rephr brush in 02, and we're going to go into the Extreme Plum Noir, which is this shade here. And we're really going to go into it. And I'm going to have to probably use my mirror, because what I want to do, one right in my actual crease or a little bit above my crease. And we're going to kind of pretend that and just kind of make a line here. Just kind of stamp that in there, because I want to just make it look a little bit more exaggerated. So it's just kind of exaggerating it more. Okay guys, so now we're gonna do a cut crease. So I think I'm just gonna use, I'm gonna get one of my other ones to do it, but I think I'll just do it with my Chanel Rose Corrector because it's pretty light. So, and it looks like this, so we're gonna do that. And let's see, I'm gonna take my Scott Barnes 59 brush and tap that in there and that's really beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Intensify and I'm going to go ahead and place it on the lid. So I'm going to take a little bit and kind of swipe it on my lid. A little bit from all the way over where I did just that actual cut crease. Just there. Just right there now. It does get a little bit on it, but actually it doesn't do too bad of a job. I thought it would pick up a lot of the product that whatever you have on, but it's doing pretty good. It's not doing that, so I'm kind of impressed with it. So it's not bad. Is Cosmic Bloom. We're gonna take Cosmic Bloom, and I'm gonna try it with a little bit of a brush first, because since we've got that intensifier on, it might do okay. So I'm going to take it with my brush and go in here and really pack my brush really good. Tap off some of the excess, and we're going to really pack it right here to about the middle here. Now I will tell you that I can already see a little bit of fallout on this particular shade. So you just got to be careful, but that's beautiful. How pretty that is. That is so pretty. This is the same shade we just did. Now I'm going to take it and go over it with my finger and just see how more intense that does. Oh yeah, she is much, much more intense. And I'm going to blend it up into that plum, but see how more intense it is with my finger? Just start blending it up into that. It feels so creamy. And it's so, they're almost like you can almost make an indentation in them. They're so super creamy. So you have to be careful because they like sink in. They're so creamy like. I know it looks a little crazy, guys, but I promise it'll look. God, I just have an idea in my head and I just have to get there. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the end shade, and that one is the Astral Moon, the Amethyst Noon. Now this one I'm going to apply with my finger because I know that I definitely want to, and it's the one that's got the trichrome shift. So you've got it's a shift of like purple, blue. There's like a little bit of all different types of shade colors in it, and we're going to place it right there and kind of blend it into the bronze a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. This is a beautiful shade. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Now we're going to blend that up into the plum. That's so stunning. That's stunning. Yes, yes. But I really do like it. And the artistry one, I'm assuming you can definitely do it with more than just patch shadows. If you want to do it with another shadow with another brand, I'm sure it would work with quite a few different brands. Now we are getting a little bit of fallout with this one, so you just have to be a little careful with it. But yeah, it's really beautiful. It looks really pretty. It looks kind of crazy, but really it's not. It looks really, really pretty. Let me turn the light down just a tad, so you guys can kind of see it a little better. But see how pretty that is. So now we're going to take the Astral Venetian Orchid. We're going to take it, and I'm going to take it with my finger, and we're going to go right in here in my inner duct, because I have to I got to clean it up and everything anyway underneath my eyes. So we're just going to take that. Ooh, that's so pretty. Take a little bit more over here just to start packing it on this one. Just to really start bringing it out more. And I wanted a little bit of that glow right there underneath, because we're going to take a liner and go underneath and stuff. But wow, that's beautiful. And now I'm going into the Astral Moon now too. And we're going to take a little bit here up in my brow. and kind of like where my brow would be, and it'll add like a little disc of glitter up in here, and you guys will see it. See, it's got like this beautiful glow above the eye, and we're just gonna make that really pop out. It's gonna be a very artistic, almost type eye look. I thought we would do something kind of fun with it. It's such a fun palette. So now I'm gonna go back into my black coffee, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna do, we're gonna fill in my waterline with that. Pretty. I love this color. This liner is so pretty. So now I'm gonna take my Scott Barnes brush, and I'm gonna dip it back into that plum shade, and we're gonna go under, and I'm gonna kind of just set this liner a little bit with that. A little bit of my Huda Beauty, the Life Liner Quick Liner. We're gonna do a little bit of that on the top. Beauty. This Huda Life Liner is so quick and easy. This is a really, really awesome, quick and easy and simple liquid liner. It is really, really good. I really, really do like it. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look. So what do you guys think? Isn't it beautiful? So pretty. Especially after I put the lashes on. It looks gorgeous. So beautiful. So just to give you guys a little bit of just a little bit that I did off camera. Okay, so I took I took a lot of this bronze shade here. I took the bronze shade and added more a little bit here, and then I took it over top of that liner, just like through here. And then I took a little bit more of this color here and this here in the inner corner, and took it right there, and then a little bit more above the brow, added a little bit more of this color here. Then I took the pen, and I took the pen on the top of my cheekbone here, and I took that, and then I took this here, and I did it as a highlight all the way around the top of it. So see how it's got like a little bit of a glitzy, you can see the glitter and the glow to it, but it just looks so pretty, and it just makes it look a little bit more extreme. I also took just a little tad bit of the gold, and I took just a little bit to add a little bit in there, but I didn't want to take away from the purple too much, so I didn't add too much of that. And then I also took a little bit more of this and added as blush over top of it, the Shock. So it works really good as a blush too. So you can get a little bit more out of this palette than just the typical just eyeshadows and stuff with it. I wanted to also show you this too, like with the intensifier and without the intensifier. So I took the shade Astral Moon, which is the purple shade. I took it, this is what it looks like without the intensifier, and this is with the intensifier. So you see that, you see the different, look how the different changes in it, look how much more deeper it becomes, and look how much more lighter it is. So depending on what you want with it, it can make it just more, but that intensified it a triple the amount. So the intensifier does work. And just to throw this back in there again, guys, this the Huda Beauty Life Liner, it is just so good. It saves them so good. It's so little. The brush is so small, and you get just like this whoop, this little perfect line. And I'm terrible at eyeliner with liquid liner on myself. I'm better. I'm doing it on other people, but it is a really, really super easy. So if you have a problem with liner, I actually like this a little bit better than Natasha Denona. It's really, really good. The new liquid liner that she came out with, I really like this one a little bit better. It's really good. So I'm really impressed with this. So my final thoughts on this. So the intensifier is a yes. I really, really like the intensifier. I really liked it on my cheeks too. If you want to really intensify your highlight, I think it's really, really great for that. And I took it all over the lid and really got some impact out of it. I think it's worth it. It's a little pricey. I mean, she's like $32. You don't get a lot of product in it. You only get like about, what is it? You only get 0.7 ounce in this. You don't get a lot of product, but I mean, you're not going to put it like really thick and all that kind of stuff. You're only going to use it when you really want to just intensify something. So I think it is worth it. I think it's a really cool idea. I think it does work. It does make a big difference. So I mean, if you're into shimmers and you like shimmers and you want to intensify your shimmer a little bit more, or you want to make your eyes just pop a little bit more and you want your shimmer to do something, then definitely check this out. This would be worth it. You could use it with other palettes too, I'm pretty sure. And then let's talk about the palette. So, oh, I forgot to mention, I did do a little bit of this Dare to Bear over top of Tara's lipstick and the ms.mistletoe, and wow. It made it look a little bit more peachier, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so back to the palette. Sorry, right in my mouth. Okay, so the palette. So basically, all of the shades, I didn't really have much of a problem with blending. I felt like this one was maybe a little difficult in some areas sometimes, but it might have been just me not really doing, might have been my eye primer or something maybe. But this one was really, it was nice. It's really pretty. I have to tell you, this one is my favorite. This one here, and this bronze shade is to die for. This one and this one mixed together, it just looks so good. It's so pretty. This one is very light. The Secret Eden is really pretty. It's very light. It just gives just like a little bit of a more of a hint. So you can get a natural day look out of this one and this one, and you want to add a little pop to it. This one here she is extremely shimmery, so you got to be careful with her. This one and this one is very glittery. It's very glittery, so just keep those in mind. It's a little bit more than a typical just the eye highlight is pretty extreme, and when you put it on, it looks really, you can really see some of the glitter. It's a soft glitter, but you can see it, so you can definitely see it. So if you're definitely one of those that don't like, if you like a little bit of highlight on your eye, but you like it to be maybe a little bit more matte, or you like it to be just a little bit of a shimmer, this one's a lot. It's got a lot of glitter in it. These do definitely have a full foil, so they definitely got a lot more foil in it, so they got a lot more glitter, and especially this one. These are really, they're very soft, they're very buttery, they worked really well. I tended to gravitate more just toward this one than to this one. I really enjoyed it. The gold is really beautiful. I didn't use the gold a ton because I was trying to stay away from the whole complete, really bronzy look. I wanted to add it in, but I wanted to focus more on this shade and the bronze. I wanted to kind of add more of that in. But all in all, it's a really super beautiful palette. I'm really glad that I did pick it up. It is really great that I had my first Mothership palette, because it's an honor to have one. So I'm very privileged, and I'm blessed to have one. The only thing I will say about this palette though is it's not practical. It's very, if you like a lot of glitter or more of that really heavy shimmer and more of the really it's a great party palette. Like if you're going to go somewhere, or if you're going to go out, or if you're going to go to a club, or if you're going to go to a bar or something, and you want to have some fun with your makeup, this would be really great. But ideally on an everyday to-day basis, would you really wear these shades a lot? Probably not. You would probably wear more of maybe the mattes and maybe a little bit of, maybe one of these or maybe the bronze or something. You wouldn't really go into some of the other ones, or just be very practical with it, not really crazy with it. But I just don't see it as being a normal everyday to-day palette. I think a lot of her other Mothership palettes, or maybe some of her 4 pans, would be a lot more like the one that she had in May, the one that she came out with, that one is wonderful. I don't remember the name of it. I always forget the name of them. They're so confusing. But it's really pretty. And then the one that she had in spring, it was really pretty too. And they were a little bit more practical. This is just a little bit more on the glitzy side, so it does have a lot of glitter and stuff in it to it, but I think it's just so much fun. And I love this stuff. I just think it's great. But then again, I don't wear this every day, and and some of you guys do. But if you're going to a party, or if you want to do something really fun, I think this would be a great palette. It's just something fun to have in your collection. It would be great to add to some of her other palettes. So if you wanted to do a look with one of her other palettes, but you wanted to add in some of the really more glitzy colors in with it, this would be a great addition. If you collect Pat Mcgrath, of course, it's a great pickup. It's definitely worth it. You know, it all in all, you know, the packaging, everything, it's just your typical Pat Mcgrath. It's just fantastic. Everything is fantastic. It looks really, really great. And this is just really awesome too. Please let me know down below. Are you guys interested in this? Is this something that you would pick up? I mean, is it something that you would do? You know, I mean, what would you do with it? I mean, have you bought it? What have you done? You know, just let me know down in the comments down below what you think. All the information, all the descriptions of all the products that I have on my face and the foundation, everything I will leave down there. Also just let you guys know that I do have affiliate links now, so it is down below for your convenience. If you want to use them, they're just there. You don't have to. I'm just letting you guys know that they are there. But they are. I do have those, and I do have a code for Christian Audette, so you can save 10% off. So you know, with that said, though, thank you guys. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me, and you know, please take care and remember, be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, and you know, most of all, love yourself, and you know, and please be kind. You know, a little kindness can go a long way, and it really, really does mean a lot to me. It means a lot to other people. It can mean a lot to someone that is near and dear to you, or someone that's just a stranger. You know, just kindness can go a really, really long way these days. So just make sure you keep that in mind. And so anyway, please take care, and we will see you again soon. Bye.